So now let us understand the Six Sigma organization structure. So let us start from yellow belts. Nowadays the terminology of white belt also started, but they are the simple team members. So but we start from yellow belts. Yellow belts understand the basics of Six Sigma because they attend 2 to 3 days training of awareness training of Six Sigma. So they participate in the projects of green belt or black belt. So next one is green belt. So green belt people are trained and certified people by exams and by projects. They lead the projects and sometimes they support the bigger projects to the black belt. These people are not Six Sigma department people. The green belts people may be from any department, but they are part-timely they work on Six Sigma projects. So black belts, they are experienced Six Sigma holders and they lead the complex projects and they are the full-time people in the Six Sigma roles. And master black belts, once after some certain experience in the black belt area, they again further elevated into master black belt. So they are the people, basically trainers. They train green belts and yellow belts and they coach green belts and black belts and they lead organization-wide critical and complex strategic problems and projects. And further champion, so he is the person who leads Six Sigma implementation across the organization. The champion and master black belt person may be the same based on the organization structure, but he is the responsible person to adopt the Six Sigma culture and concepts across the organization. And final, the top management, they are the leadership teams. They set visions and strategies and they review and facilitate these black belts and other Six Sigma belts in frequent manner in the organization. So with this knowledge, we'll understand the project team of Six Sigma. So my first one is cross-functional team members. So they are the participation members in the Six Sigma project. So they can be either yellow or white belt. So project leader. So if the complex problem, then critical problem, then black belt lead the project. Otherwise, normally the green belt person is leading the project in Six Sigma. So coach, next level is master black belt. They train green belt and they coach the green belt and black belt in problem solving. And project sponsor, basically he will be the department head or functional head. So he prioritize and allocate the project to the green belt people. So because considering the customer benefits and financial impact, he prioritize the projects and based on the prioritization, he allocates the projects to the different green belts. So he is the person who is accountable to drive the results. So in Six Sigma approach, we already learned this will help to reduce the variation of the process. So let us understand what is meant by process. So you can see the simple diagram to explain about the process. So there is an input X, the n number of input will be taken, and further there will be a value addition through man or machine or some methods. So after the value addition, the output will be coming out, that would be Y. So that is dependent on inputs. So this process can be any manufacturing process or any service processes, but there will be a value addition with inputs and will get output as required to the customer or organization. So there are few elements is part of this process. So that is called SPOC. So supplier who supplies the input to this process, they are called supplier. They may be the previous process or outsourced, whatever it would be. So they are the people who gives the input, and then input is the material or metal or other events, whatever it would be, and that will be through the process, the value addition will be there. Then we'll get outputs in the form of service or product. So that will be given to the next stage of process or external customer or internal customers. So this complete chain is called SIPOC, the supplier input and process output and customer. This complete chain will be just followed to understand the different X's and evaluate the X's like we studied in the funnel concept. So this tool will be used in the measure phase. So we'll go in deep in the measure phase. Now you just understand the concept here. So now next term is critical requirements. So there are two critical requirements followed in Six Sigma. One is CTP, so critical to process. The parameters which affects the process consistency, that parameters are called critical to process. That are process parameters basically. So it can be identified through PFME or process cheats. And second one is critical to quality. This is the product parameters. Earlier one is the process parameters. These are the part dimensions or product parameters. So these parameters affect the part performance to the customers. So it can be identified through voice of customer or DFMEA or technical spec other tools. So we should understand what are the critical to quality, critical parameters, part parameters, product parameters, as well as critical process parameters, so that we can while going for analysis and phases, measure phases. So these CTP, CTQ knowledge should be must. Friends, thanks for watching this Six Sigma series, and please mention your comments in the comment section so that I can cover in the forthcoming videos of Six Sigma series. Thanks.